What's up, everybody, and welcome to Buzzworthy TV. And I'm your girl, Lady T. And before we go any further, I need you guys to do 3 things for me. Number 1, like the video. Number 2, subscribe to my channel. And number 3, leave a comment. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. So, have y'all heard about what's been going on with Drake? I mean, have you really heard? Okay, well, just in case you haven't heard or been living under a rock, I'm here to tell you. So Drake has been connected to the unfortunate passing of fellow rapper XXXTentacion, and we're about to get into it. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen, but several outlets have been reporting that Drake is going to have to appear in court in regards to him possibly being connected to the passing of, again, fellow rapper XXXTentacion. It's been all over media outlets such as Rolling Stone, the Daily Mail, and as I said, we're going to get into it. So let's read the article, and then we're going to discuss, okay? So, it says Drake is facing a court order to either sit for a deposition or appear in court in connection with the ongoing murder trial of XXXTentacion. I'm like, what? Houseway? Like, what Drake got to do with this? I know Drake like, how am I in it? In Nene's voice, right? So let's go on with the article. It says prosecutors have never claimed that Drake's real name, Aubrey Graham, was involved in XXXTentacion's death. Instead, they argued that XXXTentacion's real name, Josh Onfroy, was killed in June 2018 during a robbery outside a motorcycle store that quickly escalated into violence. So basically, what's going on here is that, unfortunately, XXXTentacion was at the wrong place at the wrong time, if you really want to think about it. What happened is that he went into this motorcycle store. These 3 individuals were in there to rob it. He walked in and he became a casualty. How Drake gets involved, heck, I don't know, but let's keep going. Okay, it said instead they are, let's see. And then it says the theory that Graham is somehow connected to Onfroy's death comes from Mauricio Padilla, a defense attorney from one of the 3 suspects, Derek Williams, along with Michael Boatwright and Tavon Newsom, pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. So you plead not guilty, but there's cameras and everything that support evidence that you unalived this man. But okay, I digress. Okay, it says Padilla has inserted Graham and his alleged feud with Onfroy into this case as a possible alternative theory. So you trying to just basically throw anything at the wall to get yourself out of this situation because you unalived that man. Like, you get all these people around here like, did Drake set XXXTentacion to be unalived? Well, we already know that wasn't the case. But again, let's go on. All right, it also says here that Padilla has inserted, he tried to subpoena Graham for a deposition at the end of January, claiming that Graham was properly served but did not show up for the deposition. As such, Padilla petitioned the court for an order to show, which the judge granted Thursday, February the 9th. So basically now Drake has to show up in court via, due to this deposition and provide a deposition due to the fact that these people who are responsible for unaliving XXXTentacion, they just want to throw Drake into this matter. And I don't get it. I mean, I get that you'll do anything not to go to jail, but to throw Drake in this when it's obvious and it's so much evidence that shows that you guys were the one in there robbing a motorcycle store. XXXTentacion came in there minding his own business, and here you all are, trying to rob the store. He comes in there, and again, he was a casualty. But because it was a feud with Drake and XXXTentacion, you want to throw Drake into the mix just to divert your responsibility and what you did in regards to this man not being here. And I'm not having it. So basically, one of the prosecutors and one of the defendants are just saying that, Drake and XXXTentacion had this ongoing feud, and that, XXXTentacion even said on social media that if anything happened to him, it's because of Drake. Now, granted, he did say that, it was on social media. But the fact that you're going to use this to deflect what you did to try to get out of jail is laughable. And to drag this man into court when, honestly, I believe he's innocent. Yes, did they have a feud? Absolutely. But I don't believe he set out to have this man to be unalive. I don't care what nobody says. I just feel like these people are grabbing at straws. And now, Drake has to, do a deposition by February the 20, I believe it's February the 24th. I'm about to go ahead and check that. Yeah, he has to prepare. February 24th. He will have to appear and do a deposition to discuss, the details of his feud with XXXTentacion. And I just feel like at this point, y'all are just delaying the inevitable because you're going to go to jail. All this deflecting and trying to throw Drake under the bus is not going to happen. They're going to talk to this man. He's going to say what he knows, which is nothing, and they're just going to let him go. And then you guys are going to be back in court in regards to your involvement in the unalivement of this man, okay? So y'all just need to stop it. I just don't get it. I don't understand how, you guys just because... Now, and don't get it twisted. I know social media can be a very powerful thing. It can give you clout. It can give you backlash. You can get canceled. You can get, famous off of social media. Social media is very powerful. But what I'm saying is that we all know that Drake had nothing to do in regards to this thing with XXXTentacion. Just because they had a feud does not mean that these guys who intentionally came out to rob the store had nothing to do with the unalivement of this man. So anyway, you all, please let me know what you all think in the comments. Please be kind enough to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and love.